Oh my God. Why the freak is CM Punk in the ring? Oh, fuck no.
The beating you're gonna get on Raw this week is just a taste of what you can expect from everyone you face at SummerSlam. If I were you, I wouldn't even show up.
Where do you even come from? I wasn't even fighting you. Like, listen, I don't know what you got yourself into, but I'm a little nervous here. Frankly, if you want to get beat up, that's your problem. But I don't want to stand by and watch Raw's good name and reputation get ruined on account of your ego. I got an email from Tommy Dreamer, and all he wrote was prepared to be taken to the extreme. I'm not worried about Tommy Dreamer, bro. He is not going to do nothing to me. Why are you worried?
Welcome to Raw, everybody. We're less than 2 months from SummerSlam. Hello again, everybody. I'm good old JR Jim Ross alongside the Hall of Famer Jerry the King Lawler at ringside. And tonight, the champion faces his potential challenger.
And that's going to be a great match. But I'm just glad we're over that ECW nonsense.
One can only hope so, Kingfish. The challenger should be focused on his title match.
Absolutely. The champ's no pushover, and you'll see that tonight.
I can worry about ECW, the title match. I can worry about all things at once, bro, because I'm like that. I'm Jeff Hardy.
If he has a good showing here tonight, he might well earn himself the chance to be named #1 contender at SummerSlam.
And what better place to make your mark than at one of the biggest pay-per-views of the year?
Nobody is worried about Chris Masters, bro. We left you in 2008 with this game. Who the freak is worried about Chris Masters? I'm sorry, Chris. No disrespect. I'm sorry. I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
What the hell is this?
That ECW piece of trash is back, and he's assaulting the champ.
This is downright unforgivable. He's got no reason in the world to be out here.
Look out! There's another one. This is awful, JR.
For the love of God and everything that's good, somebody get out here and stop this.
Oh
I don't
my
know, JR.
God.
I think the damage might have been done.
Bro, this is bullying. Bro, they can't let this just slide like this. Oh my gosh, I didn't even do my movie yet. My movie. I gotta get stitches. I'm still fighting. Chris, chill, Chris, please. I got jumped. Thank you.
Fans come alive.
Without all of his shrieking female.
No. What the freak is he doing? Bro, that was a lame man. Bro, Jeff, get up. Why the freak is CM Punk in the ring? Why the freak is CM Punk in the ring? You already jumped me. Oh, yeah. Wow. Bro, they're not playing no games right now. Yeah, go out there. Bro, CM Punk, what the freak do you want? Bro, he about to come in the ring. Ref, please. Ref.
This one's gonna go, JR.
Well, this could backfire.
I'm pinning.
No flies
Period.
on him.
Bro, I thought CM Punk was about to come in. One time for the one time. It's done. CM Punk, you should have stayed your ass back at ECW. I don't even know why you showed up. Why did you show up? You and Sabu jumped me for what reason? For nothing. Go back to ECW.
Oh, gosh. He's in a bad way. He's going to need some medical help.
What was he thinking? Trying to compete after that ECW ambush.
I beat
He's a
them.
proud man, Jerry, and I'm afraid his pride got the better of him.
You've got to pick your battles, especially if you want to be the #1 contender.
I beat him.
His injuries are less severe than they appear to be.
Yeah, if he's hurt badly, he might have to.
I'm on a stretcher.
This year.
They put me on a stretcher. Bro, why I beat them? Jeff, I'm so sorry, Jeff.
Word in the locker room is that you're not even seriously injured. So you've got no reason not to work with me to get rid of ECW. I'd rather fight against you than with you. But it's obvious that's not going to happen until we take out the trash.
You're upset that ECW helped you try to win the match? Why you don't like ECW? So you know what, bro? I'm not going to be mad at you because ECW is really getting on my freaking nerves as well. ECW attack angers Raw Superstars. Bro, people are on my side. They normally hate me. For the second time in recent weeks, Raw Superstar Jeff Hardy has narrowly avoided serious injuries at the hands of ECW extremists. In what was scheduled to be a one-on-one match between two of Raw's top superstars, Jeff Hardy and his masters, ECW, CM Punk, and Sabu involved themselves before the contest, jumping Jeff Hardy and mildly injuring him before the bout. And now, Jeff Hardy isn't the only one upset about the course of events. That was my chance to show that I should be a contender to the WWE Championship. Masters angrily stated, with ECW's interference, the legitimacy of my match was ruined. Apparently, Masters is ready to jump into the scrum with ECW as well. They got to be taken care of. ECW has to be dealt with once and for all. He's just mad that he lost. If Masters would have beat me, he would not be saying all this about ECW. He'd be like, oh, yeah, I won. F Jeff Hardy, he lost fair and square. But since the match was rigged, bro, they didn't even touch him. They didn't even touch Chris Masters. Why are you mad for it? You've gotten us into quite a mess here, but I'm not going to let Monday Night Raw back down from this. I'm going to make a very public challenge to ECW that I know Tommy Dreamer's ego won't let him ignore. You better be as healthy as you are because this is going to get brutal, extremely brutal. Why the freak he didn't warn me about this? Hello, Raw Superstars. As a follow-up to my earlier message, it appears that I was mistaken and that Stephanie McMahon will in fact be joining us here on Raw in an official captivity to be determined. I will update you as information becomes available, but please make your boss happy and welcome his daughter warmly with open arms. Stephanie McMahon is in the saddle. Let's ride. Raw GM throws gauntlet down at ECW. Monday Night Raw GM Jonathan Coachman wasted no time at a recent press conference in extending another challenge to ECW. It's time to throw down the gauntlet and make them put up or shut up, Coachman declared. Provided that they have the guts to show up at Raw, CM Punk and Sabu are cordially invited to take on Jeff Hardy and Masters in a hardcore tag team match. The only stipulation is that once the match is over, ECW agrees to stay off Raw from now on. GM Coachman's challenge is in response to ECW's recent altercations with Raw, during which Jeff Hardy was twice slightly injured. Chris Masters also has stated that he feels ECW's interference compromised the integrity of his recent match with Jeff Hardy. I still won. At last word, Coachman was awaited a response from ECW representatives. We're going to get this thing with ECW done right, but I need you to know that if you still need to be careful even though the match is all set. They managed to really screw things up for us, but I still plan on announcing Chris Masters as the #1 contender after your hardcore tag team match with ECW. What the freak is Chris Masters? Bro, I still won. I got jumped. They didn't want Chris. I got jumped. I still won. I deserve it. And I can't afford to have either of my top superstars injured before SummerSlam. This is a load of bullshit. What's up, loser? I'll admit it. You rung my bell a couple of weeks ago, but I'm the guy responsible for you getting stretched out of the arena last week, so don't forget it. Raw isn't in ECW's league, and you're going to find out about that the hard way this week. CM Punk, you and Sabu jumped me and I still won. Your little attack didn't faze me at all. I still won. I don't care if I left out of the stretcher. I'm over dramatic. I'm a Leo. Of course I'm going to be dramatic and leave in the stretcher. Where is your championship #1 contender? Where's your #1 contender spot? Where's your contender spot? You have no contender spot. At least I'm fighting Chris Masters and I'm a second contender. At least I'm second contender, bro. What contender number are you? Shut the freak up, Zero loser.
I wouldn't get too comfortable with this whole partner thing if I were you. After I carry you through the match and we send ECW home in the back of an ambulance, I'm coming after you next.
I'm coming after you because you stole my #1 contender spot. Of course, I'm down. Dreamer accepts Raw match stipulation. Following Raw GM Coachman's recent challenge to ECW, Sabu and CM Punk to take on Raw superstars Jeff Hardy and Chris Masters, Tommy Dreamer has provided his official response. Consider that challenge accepted, Dreamer said. I can't imagine a better opportunity and I can't believe Coachman was dumb enough to take a challenge like that. Of course, Sabu and CM Punk will be there. ECW has appeared on Raw in recent weeks, leading Coachman to include a stipulation to the match that ECW stay away from Raw following the match. I have no problem with that whatsoever, Dreamer said. After the match is over, we'd be happy to stay away from them for a while, because after Raw gets taken to the extreme in this week's hardcore tag match, ECW won't have anything left to prove. After this match, I bet I see now not one of y'all niggas on Raw. Bro, if I see one of y'all bro, don't even step on Smackdown. Don't even go to Smackdown, bro. If I see any one of y'all niggas on Monday or Friday or any other day besides Tuesday, the only day that y'all can wrestle, I'm in that ass.
We are just 6 weeks away from SummerSlam. Hi, everybody. I'm your barbecue-loving friend, good old JR Jim Ross, here with Jerry the King Lawler. And tonight, hopefully, Raw will solve its ECW problem once and for all.
I hope so. ECW's not even in Raw's league, and all the cheap shots in the world won't change that.
No, but they could do some serious damage to our superstars.
That's why he's got backup. There's no way ECW's leaving here in one piece.
There's more than just a cross-brand rivalry at stake here tonight, folks. The Raw team is composed of 2 superstars, each of whom believes that he should be the #1 contender.
They've got all the way until SummerSlam to go after each other, JR. Tonight is all about getting rid of ECW. Oh, I'm hammered. This is going to be awesome.
Niggas going on rampages.
I think that's the whole
I'm pinning. I don't give a freak.
shot. I don't think that was ever
Bro,
meant
you're
to be
trash.
Whether you're a Raw fan, an ECW fan, or a ceiling fan, you got to admit, folks,
A
that's
ceiling fan?
And hopefully, that's the last we'll see of ECW on Raw.
I hope so, King. I'm not sure how many more times Raw and ECW could clash without somebody getting seriously injured.
They sure don't do anything halfway, do they?
No, they don't. And now these Raw superstars can turn their attention to SummerSlam.
And the next time they're in the ring together, I don't think it'll be as partners.
Bro, get these ECW ass nigga out of here. You couldn't beat me even if you wanted to. Test suggests that you might have multiple minor injuries and your overall wellness is low. We recommend periodic rest and relaxation for a few weeks. Even one more strenuous activity with serious injury. Y'all be taking whatever the medical staff be telling y'all serious, because I have not got seriously injured. As you know, with Stephanie McMahon around, we all need to step it up a notch no matter why she's back with us. So this week, I'm putting you in a one-on-one match with Ric Flair. And it probably wouldn't be a bad idea for you to press her with the win. $1 Billion Princess returns to Raw. The $1 Billion Princess, Stephanie McMahon, has returned to Monday Night Raw, this time to oversee the action in a managerial capacity. As usual, the appearance of a McMahon on the scenes has superstars ready for anything. Everyone at Raw looks forward to having Stephanie McMahon around to provide the unique brand of excitement that only she is capable of, Raw GM Jonathan Coachman said. However, to be clear, she is a manager and wields no power over the administration or day-to-day goings on here on Monday nights. As one might expect, McMahon has a different opinion on the matter. My last name is all the power I need, she boasted. Adding, I particularly look forward to working with the Divas and giving them more of a say in the male-dominant locker room. And if I need him, I have my personal champion, Batista, back me up. Hold on, player. She got Batista in her back pocket? She worse than Teddy Long when he be like, the Undertaker.
So it's you and me this week, huh? Well, you better be ready for me when we meet in the ring this week, because I'm not going to go easy on you. Woo!
No, seriously, I mean it. Don't you think so? Absolutely. I know I never miss one of your matches. Cool it, Melina. Oh, crap.
This better be a good explanation.
Hey, calm down, bro. We're just talking.
What?
Bro, why don't you take your sorry ass out of here, bro?
Ain't Ric Flair like 70?
Yeah, that's right. Keep walking. What?
Sometimes you can be so... never mind.
I think Loverboy there needs a little lesson.
Ric Flair, I support you, my boy. Get it how you can get it, my boy.
Vengeance is over, and the super highway to SummerSlam starts tonight. Hi, everybody. It's good old JR Jim Ross.
Okay,
Here with
dap
Jerry
up.
the King Lawler. We're at ringside. And King, what do you think about Stephanie McMahon's return?
Hey, the more McMahons, the merrier, as far as I'm concerned.
Of course, she doesn't actually have any official authority around here.
Excuse me? Her last name's McMahon, isn't it? That's all the authority she needs.
RIP to my boy Shad.
With SummerSlam just a few weeks away, this is the time for this superstar to make an impact.
And don't forget, JR, Stephanie McMahon's backstage. Her family can make you or break you in this business.
She's a McMahon. She has the power there. She's a McMahon.
Go competition.
It sure is. This
Oh,
capacity
yeah.
crowd is making their opinions known tonight.
They sure can. 1, 2.
What?
Absolutely no idea.
No, no. Let me go ahead and finish it off.
Potentially long ball.
I'm sorry I had to do it to you, Ric Flair. Even though you're 80 years old, you wanted to go against me, bro. So RIP.
I think both these superstars proved their championship contender material.
Why are you talking to me like
tonight.
that? What the freak?
But there's only room for... Wait a minute. What's going on here?
This doesn't concern you. This is between us and him.
What did he say?
I think he said this is personal.
Well, there was a rumor about him and their lady friends.
Wait, he's fighting back.
Bro, what?
These guys should have chosen someone easier to pick.
This is disgusting. Someone's got to get out here and stop this.
Not me. I'm not getting in the middle of this.
Bro, Jeff, why you didn't do anything? Okay, here's the deal. The fans are clamoring to see you and Chris Masters hook up in the ring. So the match is set. But you really need to watch out for yourself out there because even though the divas are beautiful, they're dangerous. And they're really starting to stir up some trouble, you know. So just watch it, all right? That's rule number 1. Don't trust these husks.
You'd better stay out of our business, understand? We've got Stephanie McMahon in our corner, and the rules are about to change around here. If I were you, I'd learn to respect that, and quick.
Who the fuck is you? Oh, F no. Can I fight girls up here? What the? You better be lucky Jeff Hardy don't have a sister. Talk about something quick. You better. She said, you better stay out of our business. You understand? Who the fuck are you to talk to me like that? I'm a contender for the WWE Championship. You never had a championship belt in your life. We have Stephanie McMahon in our corner. Bro, you're still trash. Suspension threat unlikely, says McMahon. Following his match with Jeff Hardy this past Monday night on Raw, Ric Flair was attacked by both Chris Masters and Kennedy Dykstra, who had come to ringside at the conclusion of the contest. The attack has resulted in an injury to Ric Flair, the extent of which is not yet known. What? Ric Flair? Bro, he is 80, so obviously he's going to get injured. Raw GM Jonathan Coachman stated that he wanted to suspend both Masters and Dykstra for their actions, but the most recent addition to Raw squad of managers, Stephanie McMahon, has tried to dissuade Coachman in her own irascible way. They were only defending the honor of Melina and Candice, says McMahon. 2 grown men jumping an 80-year-old man after a 2-hour match is deemed okay, defending their honor? We going this far, Stephanie? They was flirting with Ric Flair first. They was like, woo. And he was like, woo. And Masters was like, woo. No accountability whatsoever to the divas. Besides, the GM needs the authority of the board of directors to suspend anyone. Everyone knows who the boss is. Let's just say I don't think punishments are likely. As always, when a McMahon speaks, people listen. Well, she is a McMahon.
I can't believe what I saw last week on Raw. I hope you know that it could just as easily have been you who got worked over, and your GM wouldn't have been able to do anything about it. That would never happen on SmackDown. Maybe it's time for a change. Church.
Preach! You know what, Teddy Long? I was just speaking about you, and now you popped up on my For You page. If you hit me with that Undertaker cheese, bro, Teddy Long, I will come after your old wrinkly black ass.
Hey, I know you're facing my man tonight, but I can't wait to see you in action. Actually, I shouldn't even call him my man. Things haven't been great, and I don't know how much longer. But why am I telling you all this? Good luck tonight.
Oh, fuck no. I'm not about to do this, Candace. I'm not about to follow you into your little games, honey, sweetie pie. You picked the right one. Are you trauma bonding with me already? I don't even know your last name. This is our first time talking to each other. You already trauma bonding about your man to me? Girl, give me 50 feet, please. COVID.
Welcome to Raw, everybody. We're just 1 month away from SummerSlam. Hi, everybody. It's Oklahoma's own Jim Ross and Jerry the King Lawler at ringside. And Stephanie McMahon has certainly stirred things up around here.
You say that like it's a bad thing, JR. I think it's great.
Well, it's certainly good for anyone who's on her side.
You have to be an idiot not to try to stay in the good graces of someone with the last name McMahon.
You'd better be careful. We saw what his opponent did after last week's match.
Yeah, and from everything I'm hearing, Stephanie McMahon thought it was great. And who am I to disagree with her?
Let me go ahead and beat you in front of your girl or your bop. Yes, it is.
This could be big. A textbook reversal with his opponent do a little family play.
What? He reversed that?
Well, that's one way.
You can reverse that?
Moves are always difference makers.
Oh, yeah, you're done.
2, 3. This may have stirred up more trouble than it solved.
Yeah, and those are two superstars you don't want to have mad at you.
And that goes double for their good friend, Stephanie McMahon.
That's about the smartest thing you've ever said, JR.
You know, King, if you want to keep kissing McMahon behind, there's a special club you can join.
No thanks, JR. I don't want to join any club that would have you as a member.
He's in a special Stephanie McMahon kissing booty club.
Hey, that was a great match. Congratulations on your win. You looked fantastic. Maybe we can get together and celebrate. My hotel's right around the corner. How about meeting me for a drink a little later?
A drink? Chris Masters, don't get mad at me because your hoe is choosing. This is not my fault. This is your fault because you're a beta simp. Except,
I don't know what's going on, but my girlfriend disappeared last night and your number was on her cell phone. If you're stupid enough to be fooling around with her, I promise you'll regret it.
she chose me. I'm sorry, bro. From man to man, I'm truly and honestly sorry that your bitch got took.